Crystal Pharaoh here, and today we're going to meditate with an aquamarine. This is a really special aquamarine. A lot of the time they grow like a tourmaline in that hexagonal pattern, but this one is grown long ways into the shape of a wand, which makes it really good for pointing at the chakras. And also, when you look closely at it, it has this beautiful crop circles etched into the top face surface, and it's peppered with some beautiful little spessartine garnets. Aquamarine will typically have a really cooling and calming effect, just kind of like similar to an amethyst. Typically, aquamarine works with the throat chakra. So what that means is when your throat's open, you can speak your mind clearly, you can talk your truth, you don't get jumbled in your head thinking of words to say, you become quite charismatic. One of the most beautiful things about opening up that throat chakra is that it's the bridge between our brain and our heart. So when our mind's clear and our throat's open, we're able to speak and articulate all the things in our mind that we want to say, that we might hesitate from saying to people. And when it connects with an open heart and an open throat chakra, and speak our manifestations into existence. Another big benefit of opening the throat chakra is that it activates our hearing, our spiritual hearing, and the ability to channel and have a two-way communication with a crystal, with a spirit, with your higher self, with nature. What happens when you have a blocked throat chakra is that you stay in your head a lot, and all these thoughts that are running through your mind, you're not able to articulate. You're not able to have a difficult communication with the person that you need to. You don't speak up to your boss. So it's really beneficial to grab an aquamarine, work with the throat chakra, get that pumping, get that balance with your heart and your mind chakra, and speak your truth. Today, I'm going to share with you what happens when I meditate with it. I'm going to tell you what feelings and sensations rush through my body at different chakra points. If there's a channel communication, I'll relay that to you. Visions that come up for me, I'll also share that with you in real time. So let's go. Let's see what happens when we meditate with this beautiful Skadu Crop Circle Aquamarine. The first thing I always do when meditating with a crystal is I connect with it visually. This one's easy because it's got these beautiful crop circles and like etchings, and so it's quite easy to find the beauty. I just let the light shimmer back and forward and I admire it. And also just careful to look and take in that spessartine garnet as well. Yeah, beautiful. I'm feeling that connection now. The next thing I want to do is breathe my energy into it. When I inhale, pull its energy out into me. And it's that reciprocity and sharing that breath. So let's go. Wow, I feel this absolute coolness just rushing over my throat. Now, I'm a very fire-spirited person. I'm very energetic. I like to get stuff done. People think I'm quite sporadic and spontaneous. So having that cooling energy come straight into me is really coming down my spine and calming my nervous system straight away. And yes, it wants to go straight to the throat, so let's go. One of the beautiful things is that this is a wand, so it's directionally pointing that energy. So it's like a laser beam coming out of it, like a laser pointer. So this it's really beautiful to meditate. It's really quite special. Straight away, I feel the back of my throat chakra. So if you imagine like that Adam's apple is that's the main throat point. I'm imagining the back here, which I have had a lot of neck tension there, is kind of really opening up. I'm going to breathe and feel that coolness really coming into me. I'm feeling it now trickle down the back of my neck, down the back of my spine. It feels really nice. It's like a slow cascading waterfall coming all the way down my spine. And I do notice now I'm starting to get a little bit of a cool tingling sensation in my ears. Like I said earlier, having an active throat chakra opens up your clairaudience and your ability to channel and hear communication. So I get the feeling something's going to channel later on, not right here on this throat chakra, but I'm just going to keep breathing with this now. And this is really beautiful. I'm getting a connection from the throat, but I feel because of the spessartine garnet, which is that orange energy, I'm actually getting sensations in the sacral and also all the way down in the base chakra. This is beautiful. I'm getting, like if you imagine my throat chakra and my base chakra, I'm seeing and feeling blue energy all the way down to about here, and then the orange energy is coming up here. So it's about kind of 2/3, 1/3. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to visualize. I'm going to bring the aquamarine down here with the spessartine garnet peppered on top of it, and even down here to the base, and I'm going to channel and point it upwards, and I'm going to focus on imagining the orange energy coming up and putting the orange energy into my throat chakra. And what I'm getting intuitively now is that things that we desire in life don't usually come from the mind. They come from the sacred sexual chakra, the chakra of desire. So it's the things that we want. We want that car, we want that holiday, we want that house, we want to renovate. Now I'm feeling that coming all the way up. It's good, that orange. So there's less blue now, I'm imagining, and more orange. It's kind of getting stuck around the heart here. So that leads me to believe that I've got some sort of blockage in my heart or my emotional body from manifesting the things that I want to desire and speaking them into existence. So I'm going to bring this up to my heart now. Whoa, so straight away I get an image of like a rock or a wall, and this is like shooting like a water jet, like an aqua jet, trying to burn that rock away and penetrate through it. I had just done a meditation earlier with the black tourmaline, which put a protective layer around my heart. So what I'm going to do is actually, instead of shooting the laser through that protective wall, I'm going to imagine that this crystal is already inside my heart in the middle, and it's behind the protective barrier already. Yeah, beautiful, perfect. So what that's done now, the protective layer from the tourmaline is still there, but now I've got the full connection from the sacral to the throat chakra. It's mostly blue, but instead of seeing it blue to there and then orange to there, I'm seeing blue and orange in one, but it'd still be like 2/3 of that color stream is blue and 1/3 is orange, but now they're harmoniously working up and down together through that central channel of our body. It's like a giant pipe tunnel that goes all the way up. It's like our DNA helix spiral all the way up. You can imagine that your spine, it can be as thin or as thick as you want. You can focus on expanding it to make it thicker. It's not trying to break anything. It's just a beautiful constant. I'm going to take this now and put it on my crown chakra, which is my strongest and most sensitive chakra, where I get a lot of my information from. And I'm going to poke that straight down through my crown, and let's see what happens. This is beautiful. I'm feeling this washing of cool water all the way trickling down my spine, all the way down to kind of my butt and the base chakra. And it's really good. It does feel like there's some blockages in the shoulders around here, and you know, we all carry a lot of tension there, but I've been holding a lot of the weight of the world on my shoulders lately, so I can see why that's sort of welling up around there. When you put this on your crown, it's going to shoot that water or that cool aqua energy down. So what I'm going to do now is, if I'm getting it blocked here and here, I'm going to just put the aquamarine crystal right there for a little bit. And straight away I'm feeling it sort of washing away. That heat and that build-up and that tension in my shoulders is washing away. You can probably even hear I'm talking a lot more slowly and calmly. Now, if I was to sit here meditating by myself, I'd probably spend 5 minutes on each shoulder. Because I'm here with you sharing what's happening in real time, I'm just going to do a little bit on each shoulder. I breathe into it, amplify the energy. And I feel that it's unlocked enough, so I'll bring this back up to the crown. Let's see what happens. Yeah, beautiful. I'm feeling that all the way to the base. Now with other crystals, like with the black tourmaline, I'm going to be feeling that through my legs. I'm feeling it only to the base chakra now, which is fine. That's good. There's no right or wrong of what's happening. Just different things happen, and we use our intuition to then guide what we want to do next. I'm going to bring this down to the third eye. Not so much the third eye, but the bridge of our nose has a chakra point as well. And that has to do with the energy we feel and our sensitivity to energy in the subtle body, which is outside physical touch. We can actually feel beyond our body, feel crystals, feel the energy in our room. The bridge of the nose chakra, I feel, controls that feeling and sensation. So I'm putting that on my bridge of my nose now. Oh my God, I've got the most incredible twinkling and sensation here, and whirling around. It feels like the nebulas of a solar system, and the energy and the ethericness of it. It really brings me out of my third dimensional body and into a higher dimension where it's just energy. Oh, that feels really good. Okay, coming down here. It does want to go to my points here on my chin where I do hold a lot of tension. But for the sake of this meditation, I'm just going to keep coming down. Yep. It wants to stop on the upper heart chakra. So our upper heart chakra is linked to our divine love. Our heart chakra is love for everything around us externally. You know, you love your family, you love your friends, you know, you love your car. It's external love. Where the upper heart chakra is more of an internal love system, and it also connects to the divine. So it's beyond the third dimensional reality of the material things. It's more about divine connection, divine love, and the realms that are higher, that are more energetic and frequency based and non-material. So when you connect with those, you're connecting really with yourself. The upper heart chakra can sometimes block the energy of your regular heart chakra. So sometimes you love everyone else too much and you do everything to help everyone else and you're not doing a lot to help yourself. I don't know, not everyone's guilty of that, but definitely a lot of people that are into spirituality are. So when I'm doing this, I feel when I'm holding the aquamarine to the upper heart chakra, I'm feeling like the back of my shoulders, where you can imagine where those angel wings grow out the back of your shoulders, is kind of like calming but illuminating. It's reminding me of the sort of angelic presence here on earth, and it feels like I'm connecting with the divine as well. It's a beautiful, cool and crisp energy. I'm seeing it as silvery white with a little bit of that blue, the cool blue to it. I'm not seeing much of the orange come through at all at the moment now, but it feels really good. And then when I bring it back up to the throat now, I feel like my throat chakra is expanded even further. So sometimes when we want to open up a chakra, we've got to work on the ones above it and below it to make sure the energy is balanced and flowing nicely between them. I'm going to keep coming down. Oh, yep, of course, solar plexus. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll notice that this one's always overactive and loves a bit of cool, calming energy like that you'll get from an aquamarine. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful now. As I'm holding on the base, I'm now feeling that cool energy, like water rushing down my legs and into the floor. That feels really beautiful and relaxing. I'm just going to let that flow now and just imagine from outside the galaxy, the energy flowing through my crown, all the way through my vessel without any blockages, and all the way out on my feet and into the ground. Feels good. I'm feeling clear. I'm feeling balanced. Feels really good. Now, what you've all been waiting for is, what are these crop circles doing on this crystal? You know what? I don't know. So why don't we ask it? So what I like to do now to really channel a crystal of this kind of special rarity is I like to reconnect again with it visually and look at it. And then when I'm seeing these crop circles, I want to run my fingers along it. This one looks like it's ready to put my thumb on it. So what I'm going to do is poke my thumb on it like that. And then I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to open a channeled communication, point it at my throat and ask it, what is this crystal about? What does it want to share with you and me? It's giving me a really big frequency that I wasn't getting before from my pineal. Definitely around my ears are starting to ring, you know, that ping. Wow. So this is really interesting. I just did that whole meditation just holding it like this, but when I put my thumb on this crop circle, it has just changed everything. It's probably taken the power up 3 times. Boom. Okay, let's go back. What's it want to say? It's showing me my chakras in rings and all the different ones. It's showing my heart's quite strong and active. The neck kind of does need a little bit more work. And this is good because this information I can come back, do further meditations with different crystals and keep working on those blockages in those areas. It's showing me a really strong connection all the way up, like, you know, 30 feet above my head is really good. And it's showing me the earthy connection is quite damp. So normally when I'm meditating inside the planet and under the earth, it's quite a dry. This feels damp. I'm not sure if that's because of the aquamarine element or the water element, but this is what's coming up. Let me tune in. I'm just going to breathe with this for a little bit. It's not really necessarily telling me anything, but it's showing me a lot. So I'm going to ask it the questions. Where are you from? How can we work together? And what do you need to share with humanity? It's just illuminated and made another frequency like ding, ping sort of noise. I'm here on earth to ground the energy of stillness and communication. Humans aren't speaking their minds enough. They're holding back and they're not being their true selves. They're becoming slaves to their job and their lifestyle. They're doing things they don't want to do just because they think and they feel that they have to. We're coming into a new era now where we can live our life with more meaning. And that means showing up more true to ourselves, true to what we want to do, true to our passions, true to our hobbies, true to the things that excite me. This energy that I want to share is for you to speak the truth, to put boundaries around yourself, and to come to a place where you can be more authentic. Do the things you love, no matter what they are. For me, it's crystals and sharing that. For you, it's whatever you love and excites you. It doesn't matter, there's no demand on you, there's no pressure on you. But when you get aligned to what you really enjoy in life and love and want to do, you're going to live a much more stress-free life, a lot calmer. Things will come to you more effortlessly. You'll potentially live longer because you're living to your true spirit of yourself. Now, if you've got an aquamarine, you're playing along at home, it wants to show me a place we can visit. I'm imagining a crystal cave with stalagmites and stalactites, and it's like a water frozen ice cave. I'm going to walk and enter into that cave. And as I do, there's like a throne, a chair there, and I sit down. Even though it's a frozen cave, there's no temperature here because I'm not in my material body. I'm in a higher frequency, higher dimensional body where it's my energetic body that's traveling to this cave. So when I lay down in the chair, it reclines. I'm plugged into a frequency now. And it's saying, stay here, enjoy this frequency, remember this frequency, you can come back to it at any time. It's a frequency of authenticity, calmness, and truth. Okay, there's a lot more information here coming from this crystal, but what I'm getting from this is that it needs to be its own guided meditation, which means it doesn't relate to this standard format we do, where I'm just sharing you what happens when we meditate with a crystal. It would be more based around you having an aquamarine or watching at home with my aquamarine as we take it on a guided meditation. If that sounds interesting to you and you're keen for that, leave me a comment. Very special. Every time we do one of these crystal meditation videos, it's always very different. It's not necessarily what you think it's going to be. And if you ever see crystals that are just uniquely weird shapes, have crop circles on them, peppered with other crystals, and they're just calling you, like, you need to buy those because they're just, wow. There's a lot more to this. I can pick up any normal aquamarine that I got in my cupboard and they're never going to give me that experience that I just got from that. They're going to be different. The energy, the portal to that frequency of aquamarine is going to be similar, but the information, the guidance, the revealing this crystal cave, the next steps, you know, that's very unique to this exact crystal, and every crystal is unique in its own way and will share different things with you. So, wow, what an incredible meditation. I'm the Crystal Pharaoh. I believe the crystals open portals of energy to different frequencies and realms, and they're here to support us, to make sure that we can live our true, authentic self and have a lot of fun in life. And until next time, rock on.